And this is Matt on the mic with Loudmouth Matt. I hope everybody's having a good, wonderful day today on March 1st. Uh, so I'm going through my TikToks and my Facebook and Truth Social and all that. Well, most people are already hearing what Orange Head Fucknut's been saying or truthing. Anyway, so I'm going through TikTok and I've seen a creator I follow. His name's Aaron Parnas1, I think is the way you pronounce it. If not, you're going to see it on my video here. So I'm going to have you guys watch it, and I'm going to come back and tell you what I think, my opinion on this. And also, I also want to follow up on some stuff I was hearing on the radio today. Again, I'm on the East Coast. I'm around Jersey, and on this radio station, I believe it was 92.1. I believe it is. If not, again, I am sorry. So it was a conservative uh, channel, I believe, and they were talking about these taxes or this tax bill in Pennsylvania. And, this guy keeps on coming out and he's saying that someone has to pay for these tax cuts. I agree. Someone has to pay for these tax cuts. So, for an example, they were raising property taxes only on properties from $1 million and up. Okay. Now, if you can afford $1 million, you can afford more fucking taxes. That is not an average income for anybody. So those people, yes, raise their fucking taxes. They can afford it. I can't. Most 90 some percent, maybe 90% of working class people can't afford more taxes. We're getting taxed as it is. And the extremely wealthy aren't. Now, with that being said, I don't know what else you want us to do. I mean, obviously, we got to pay our taxes and we got to pay for things. But we can't pay for things when the top 1% doesn't pay their fair share of taxes. So I am tired of hearing these so-called working class people saying not to raise my taxes, which the Democrats don't want to raise your taxes. They want to raise people's taxes from on the last tax bill they tried to get in, whatever, was 400,000 plus. Raise their taxes. Why not? I mean, obviously they can afford it. I don't see a problem with that. I don't. So like I said, they can afford these tax hikes, and you and I, we can't. So when you sit there and say not to raise our taxes, which cool, I agree. Do not raise the working class taxes when it comes to people under 400,000 and less. So it's 399,000 and 00000. Okay? That's for those who don't understand. It's them down, basically. Okay? Now, if you're going to be making $50,000 a year and you turn around and you're going to defend someone who makes 400,000 and up, say don't raise their taxes, dude, something's fucking wrong with you. Okay? We have been trying this, what most of us call trickle-down economics, or what a lot of us like to call them is the Reagan's economics. None of them's fucking worked in 40 fucking years, you dumb fucks. I am like so fucking tired of you people sitting there saying don't raise their taxes because they're job creators. No, they're fucking not. They're not a fucking job creator. They may, how do I want to say it? They may offer the job like, okay, I have this demand. I need to fill this demand, so I need to increase my labor. How do you increase demand for a product? I'll wait. I mean, this is only civics. I'm sorry, economics 101. I'll wait. You know what? I'm tired of fucking waiting already. I'll tell you. I create a job. You create a job. The person over there at Walmart that's buying products, they create jobs and all that. So you gotta, because when you go into the store and you buy products, that creates a demand. So productivity has to go up because demand's going up. Now, with that being said, how's the demand getting increased? How are you increasing the demand for a product? We fucking buy it. The iPhones, um, the consoles to play your video games, the PlayStation, the Xbox, the Nintendo, computers, Apple. We have to buy these things, which turns around, creates a demand, which then turns around, increases the demand. Now you got to increase productivity. When you increase productivity, what are you doing? You're adding someone in the workforce. They have the facility for the job, yes, but it's not because we work hard, they make their money. I it's like, wait a minute. They are not doing a fucking thing but sitting in their office telling you and I what to do, which is cool. I mean, we got to work and all that. So I understand the way the workforce works. I mean, I've been in it for since 95, 94 ish. Okay, so that's what, 30 years I've been working on and off for 30 years. Um, so for 30 years, I have been paying Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, my regular federal taxes, my state taxes, my county, city taxes, whatever taxes I have, I pay those just right along with everybody else. Okay? I, really, it's not that fucking hard. So yeah, someone has to pay for this tax that's in Pennsylvania with this new tax increase or tax hike or whatever. Which yeah, I get it. And when you hear taxes going up, obviously we all get, what the fuck? Why are you gonna raise my fucking taxes? Like, what the fuck, dude? But then once we start looking into it, it's like, oh, okay. Oh, you want to tax the 1% at what? Oh, you want to go to 50% taxes? Oh, okay, cool. I don't see the problem. And these so-called entitlement programs, you Nazi, magatard, white supremacist, racist assholes sit there and say that, we got to do something about these entitlement programs. Well, I hate to bust your bubble. I've paid into them. You've paid into them. They're not fucking entitlements. It's something I've paid into. I'm supposed to get. I pay it, it's mine. So if the fucking Republicans want to tax, I'm sorry, not tax, get rid of Social Security, motherfucker, I want a goddamn refund for all that goddamn money I've put into it. And let's give that fucking refund to everybody else who's fucking busted their ass for the last, I don't know, 30 some fucking years. Give me back my fucking money if you're going to get rid of those programs, those safety nets. Let's get rid of them. I mean, then give me my fucking refund. But let's not cut them so we can try to find a way to pay for the top 1%'s tax cuts. Because if you go at the last tax bill that was passed under orange head fucknuts tax bill. That was the last increase or taxes we have had passed. And the way it was set up was after his first administration, taxes for me and you were going to go the fuck up. That's clearly all it was. Okay? So, I mean, for you people to say, my taxes are going up under Biden, my taxes are going up under Biden. Yeah, they were. But not because of Biden. It was already in the original tax bill that orange head fucknut passed and signed into law. Wasn't Biden's fault. And the increase of taxes that they were able to get passed wasn't on me and you. It was on people that was over $400,000. They can afford the fucking taxes. What the fuck, man? Like, I don't. We can't be defending these millionaires and billionaires. I don't know a single one of a millionaire or a billionaire who actually gives a fuck about you and I. I don't. Because if they cared, let's just be realistic here. If they cared about any of us, they would give us a livable wage. Not the bare fucking minimum. A livable wage. What do? They do what they can to get the cheapest cost of labor, which, hey, I get it, but don't have me come in for an interview when I tell you what I've been making in my previous jobs. When I tell you I make $35 an hour, I'm expecting to either make $35 an hour or more money. Because if I'm going to leave my current job for 35, I better get another couple of dollars. So they don't give a fuck about us. They got it to where now it's going to be coming. It's either it's a have or have not is what we're looking at. I mean, we're literally in the road at the split. The one side says the haves and have-nots, and the other side is saying, let it be fair. Everybody pay their fair share. Huh. Well, wait a minute now. Why is that so fucking wrong? I'm trying to figure that one out. Why is it so wrong for them to pay their fair share? It's not. So, again, I'm not understanding your logic. So that's my rant on the whole tax thing with what's going on in Pennsylvania from my understanding. Now, back to this video I'm going to have you guys watch. And like I said, it's from Aaron Parnas 1. I follow him on TikTok. I get my news from Aaron from Under the Desk. And a couple C-SPAN's one. Yeah, MSNBC, ABC, CNN. I get it from everywhere. And again, I'm on Truth Social. And I get nauseous every time I open it. I mean, that has mainly bots in it. Yeah. But, you know, everything's pro-Trump, which, okay. But why don't you actually start advertising the fucking truth? I mean, share the fucking truth. Not a single fucking Republican gives a fuck about any of us working class people. If they did, they wouldn't have put it in their tax plan or tax layout to possibly cut Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, school programs for schools. That's why the education is so fucking lousy. Because we keep on cutting programs in fucking school, right, to pay for the top 1%'s tax cuts. I am fucking tired of saving their asses because they want to give their buddies all the fucking tax cuts. Uh, Again, what the fuck is wrong with you American people who sit there and think a millionaire or a billionaire gives a fuck about you? I really wish I understood your logic because not a fucking one of them does. Not a fucking one does. That's just like, you know what? I'm not going to go down that road. I know plenty of people who are in that tax bracket, and they don't fucking give a fuck about me or anybody like us. They don't. Okay? And which, you know what? And that's cool. That is cool because I don't give a fuck. Because for the most part, you have made your money off of my back, my sweat, and my motherfucking blood. You saved money because of my sweat, my back, and my motherfucking blood. That is how you made your millions, and that is how you saved hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to work on your fucking equipment. Okay? So when these people turns around and do all this, they have their fucking money because of me. And when I say me, I'm not saying me personally. I'm saying me as overall all of us. So let me get that straight. Okay? So when we work for them, they're making all their fucking money. We are saving them fucking money. We are making them fucking money. I do not know a guy or a person, let me put it that way, a person in that fucking tax bracket that gives a fuck about you and that's going to go out there and work next to you and I. I don't know a single fucking one. The only one I knew, he passed away back in, what, 2002? 2003-ish, between 2001 and 2003. Okay? I only knew one that would go out there, even up to the day of his death, and he would bust his ass right along with me and you. I know one, and he's dead. He was an honorable man. I respected him. And, but he's the only one out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish millionaires I know. I think maybe 3 to 5. That's personally. I know about 4 or 5 of these top 4 percenters. They can afford more taxes. They can. And they should. They don't pay their fucking share. It's time for us as working class people to rise up and show that we're tired of the unfairness and we are tired of barely getting fucking by. I mean, I do fairly well for me and for my trade, but stop fucking making excuses for these people and realize that the Republican Party are for those people. They're not for you and I. They are not. Now, okay, again, I'm sorry. This video was interesting. I saw it. I watched it once or twice. This will be the third time I watch it. And so I want to get this played, see what you guys think, and we'll continue after we watch this.
We have some big news right now. Following the Oval Office meeting between Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and President Zelensky, a top Norwegian shipping company is no longer going to be refueling American ships. In a new statement released by the company Haltback Bunkers, they said, quote, "We have today been witness to the biggest shit show ever presented live on TV by the current American president and his vice president. Huge credit to the president of Ukraine restraining himself and for keeping calm even though United States put on a backstabbing TV show. It made us sick, short and sweet. As a result, we have decided to immediate stop as fuel provider to American forces in Norway and their ships calling Norwegian ports. No fuel to Americans. We encourage all Norwegians and Europeans to follow our example. Slava Ukraini." So essentially, this shipping giant is saying we're not going to refuel American submarines, American ships, military forces that are in Norway. If more companies start doing that, it would be very bad for American forces. Comment below your thoughts, spread the word, follow along for all the news you need to know about, and I'll do a full breakdown on what this all means on my Substack, link to my bio, so subscribe for free.
So as Aaron was saying, the Norwegian has said they're going to stop fueling our boats, basically, our Navy, while they're out at sea. As an American, I stand with them. I truly stand with Norway. And I also stand with Ukraine. Here's the thing. Yeah, it may hurt us. And it is a whatever. Because what happened yesterday on February 28th, 2025, that was an embarrassment on the world stage for us. But for Orange Head Fucknut and his buddy Putin and his dipstick, jockstrap, jackass Vance, yeah, they wanted to try to be strong, and now they just showed signs of weakness, in my opinion. Because if you have to turn around and try to bully somebody, you're weak. You're fucking weak. Okay? Now, I don't... how are you, magatards, okay with this? Because that shows weakness with what we had. And then the way he's saying, well, how can I get him to make a deal if he talks so badly about Putin and he... Who gives a fuck what he says about Putin? Putin fucking invaded his country. Putin invaded Ukraine. What, 3 years ago? Yeah, they did. Russia invaded Ukraine. So, yeah, he has every right to be pissed off and not like Putin. So Norway said, well, because of Orange Head Fucknut, the way you treated President Zelensky, again, President Zelensky, the way you, Orange Head Fucknut, treated him, Norway said, fuck you, United States. So that's one ally we've lost, or just about we've lost. How many more allies are we going to fucking lose because of Orange Head Fucknut so far up Putin's ass? When will we say enough's enough, magatards? Do you just want no fucking allies? I don't... I mean, for God's sake, fucking Sweden is on Ukraine's side. Fucking Sweden. And aren't they usually the one that says, we're going to stay neutral. We're going to stay neutral. We want nothing. They're fucking standing with Ukraine. They're standing with democracy. And what are we standing for? A fucking dictator. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Our founding fathers are rolling around in their fucking graves. And all of the vets we've lost in World War II. They're rolling in their fucking graves. This is why we fought in World War II. This is why we sent troops over to Europe and in the northern African sector area to fight fascism and dictatorship. And we had boys, fucking kids, die against what the fuck you Magatar fucknuts voted for. Don't ever fucking call yourself a patriot. Do not ever call yourself a fucking patriot. You're not. So, I stand with them as an American with Norway. I agree with it. I truly agree with it. Because why should Norway fuel a country or their navy in these areas if they're not for democracy? Why the fuck should they fuel us? We are turning our backs on NATO. Fucking NATO. NATO was created after World War II, so that doesn't fucking happen again. That was one of the reasons, if not the primary reason, why we created NATO. To prevent another world war. And fuck, orange-head fucknut, you told Zelensky he's teetering with World War III. No, he's not. He's not teetering with fucking World War III. You wanted him to grovel to you. Again, he's not bowing down to no fucking king. I will never fucking bow down to a fucking king. It's not in my blood. My family tree goes to Scotland. I am from the clan Robertson. My clan stood up to the fucking king, and we were considered rebels. We fought the royalty. We fought them. My clan was part of the other clans that fought a fucking king. So you think I'm going to fucking bow down to one? Get the fuck out of here. Like, no. And President Zelensky, nope, he did everything right. He kept his cool. He was still showing respect. But that fucking orange-head fucknut and pencil dick didn't show him no fucking respect. And that motherfucker that said, do you own a suit? You dumb fuck. You are a dumb fuck for asking that, but I'm going to answer for this. He may not. Why? He's fucking been in war for the last 3 fucking years. War, 3 fucking years. That man has been on the fucking ground fighting with his citizens. Fighting side by side with his citizens. He has. I know that. I know for a fact. Because it's all been reported. He fought side by side with his fucking military. Now, talking about that. What did Orange-Head Fucknut do with the military when he was drafted? Not once. Not twice. But 5 fucking times. What did he fucking do during the draft? Oh, I got bone spurs. I'm a little bitch. I can't. I'm a little bitch. He dodged it 5 fucking times. And he's for the military? He's for our military? Bullshit. He ain't for shit. Except what's in his fucking pocket. And you people who sit there and say he's for the vets, he's for our military, I want to know what fucking slong you got in your fucking mouth. I want to know what the fuck you smoking, because I smoke some Mary J. Whatever you're fucking smoking better be some good fucking shit. Because I want some. I fucking want some. But now he's not for the fucking military. So again, I'm with Norway. And when are we going to start having people say this is unconstitutional with what he's been doing in office for the last fucking month? I'm waiting. So that was this episode. I am sorry I ranted a little bit, but this is me on how I feel with the stuff I find out on the news and all that. On situations where I need to do homework, I will do homework. But no, this is just an opinion-based podcast, which is my opinion. And that's it. But again, I respect everybody. If you're seeing this on my YouTube page or my podcast, please like, subscribe. You can subscribe on YouTube for free. I do put different materials on YouTube versus podcast. Podcast is a 99 cents monthly fee. So because on that one they're pretty much more lengthier. Really, that's about it. But again, I'm just asking people to like and subscribe, and I hope we can continue this conversation. And I want to hear what you guys. I want to know what people think. I want to get in that and really try to understand the magatards because I know I'm not. But I again, I hope everybody has a good day, a good night. And if you are on TikTok, follow Aaron, please. He's I think he's real awesome on the stuff he shares and all that. So again, I hope everybody has a good day, a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.